Hello everybody and welcome at a brand new video on my channel. My name is the Blu-ray Collector NL and today guys I have a lot of pickups to show. At first let's start with an order I placed on CEX. As you might know, in my last video I started to pick up Blu-rays and DVDs from CEX, which is actually a trade-in company, something like a pawn shop. So yeah, let's start. Let's first start with a DVD that I bought because I'm a big fan of this band. And that is Queen. It is actually my favorite music band and favorite music of all time. The fun thing is this is a bootleg. This is not original. I bought this for like $2 or $3. There's a DVD, Queen in Japan, and this is not the DVD as it should be. The cover is not original, it's printed as you can see. And besides that, on this DVD, there should be like 2 concerts. And on this one is like 2 plus more. So this is not original. Also, when I put it in my Blu-ray player, it only shows 2 numbers, 2 songs, and that's it. That's the whole DVD. So I said this to CEX and they gave me my money back for this one. So yeah, that's okay, but still weird that they advertise this one on the website. So that goes into the bin. Then some pickups that are legit. The first one is a movie I saw a lot of collectors picking up, and it's a movie I want to see, and that is Pineapple Express with Seth Rogen. I love Seth Rogen. As you might know, I picked up a lot of his stuff, like Exactly Made a Porno and so on. So yeah, Pineapple Express, I'm looking forward to watch this one. Let's see, where do I put this? Here. Then the next one, new John Travolta one, Domestic Disturbance. I know this one is not so good. But you know, this is just a popcorn movie, and I want to pick up more and more popcorn movies because I'm not always interested in watching really hard movies where I have to pay attention. Sometimes it's also good to just watch a movie that is like 90 minutes or 100 minutes, you know, just to chill, relax, you know, popcorn. That's actually what I wanted to say. So yeah, Domestic Disturbance. Then some Disney pickup, and you know, you can say whatever you want about CEX, but their Disney stuff is really, really cheap. I bought these Disney classics for like $2-3 each, which is actually a steal because when I buy them on the Dutch Craigslist, which is marktplaats.nl, I pay like 10 to 15 euros each, so it's really cheap. The first one is The Sword and the Stone, or as it called in the Netherlands, Merlijn de Tovenaar. If we translate it directly, it would be Merlin the Wizard. This was one I didn't have, and yeah, it is in fine condition, nothing wrong with it. And it's an original Disney case, as you can see, the purple ones. So yeah, and I have to say, I really like Sword and the Stone, so yeah, why not? Then one I also didn't have, and this is actually the special edition, The Incredibles, awesome Pixar Disney release, in my opinion. I think one of the better Pixar releases, you know, besides Toy Story and Finding Nemo, I would say. Then this one I paid, I think, €1 for this one. Superman, the Last Son of Krypton. Didn't have it. I tried to collect all the superhero animated stuff. And the reason why I pick up the DVDs is because almost all of my superhero stuff is DVD. So yeah, a little bit OCD, then the rest has to be DVD as well. Then a fun pickup, I paid €1 for this one. Walter Melon. This is the only Dutch release ever released. It's maybe a stupid pickup because there are only 4 episodes on this, but this is the Dutch dubbed version, which is, I think, way more funnier than the original because the Dutch voice acting is just, you know, super funny. It is only 60 minutes or something, but for $1, I'll take it. Walter Melon. I will not pick up the whole series. Normally I do that, but with this one don't. I'm not a really big fan of Walter Melon, but the Dutch release is really funny. Then a triple set of Dennis the Menace. Dennis the Menace 1. Dennis the Menace 2. Dennis the Menace 3. And actually also the Dutch movie Dennis the Menace Cruise Control. This is not a complete series. Dennis the Menace has more than 70 episodes, and this is only like 12 episodes total. But this is again the Dutch release. It is a really bad release actually because it's directly copied from the VHS tape, so you know the bitrate is really low and the audio is not so good, and You know, it's not widescreen and so on and so on. But the voice acting is, again, way better than the American version, I think. And I'm also not going to pick up the whole set. Only these 3 Dutch releases is enough for me. These were only like $2 each, I think. Then DC Universe, Green Lantern, didn't have it. I think there's enough said about this movie. This is a decent Green Lantern movie, Emerald Knights. Cannot wait to watch it again. I saw it a couple of years ago, but I'm really looking forward to watch it again. Then a pickup that I want for a very, very long time, but for some reason I didn't pick it up, and that is Batman of the Future, Return of the Joker. This is the, how you say that, slipcase. It's totally complete. The downside is that there is no artwork on the DVD. This is the Dutch release. That means you can turn your subtitles on if you want. Not that I care, but you know, if you want. And I think I have Batman now complete on DVD. The only thing I don't have is The Batman, the series, and Batman Beyond. That are the only 2, but I have Brave and the Bold and the animated series and the Adventures of Batman and Robin. I have everything besides those 2, The Batman and Batman Beyond. And I think I have all the animated movies as well right now. Yeah, I think so. Then Spider-Man, Daredevil versus Spider-Man. This was one I didn't have yet. I have all the other ones besides this one. They all come in black cases, so you know, they are all the same, which is really nice. And actually, I really enjoyed these Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man vs. Green Goblin was a good one. And I think this one is pretty neat as well. Let me know if you saw this. I mean, I don't know. Daredevil vs. Spider-Man. Then the last 2 from Disney, yeah. Disney Fairy Tales. King Neptunus and Toad and I don't know how that's called, this cartoon. I forgot every time. I actually didn't knew that Disney had these releases, Disney Tales or Fairy Tales. This is part 4 or DVD 4, so there are more of these, 1, 2, 3, at least maybe 5 and 6 as well. But this was only $2 by CEX, which is really, really cheap, as I said, because some of these are really, really expensive in the Netherlands. Especially this one. The original movie of this one, so not in the double pack, is really expensive in the Netherlands. It is one of the earlier classic ones, and I think it goes for 30-40 euros at least, maybe more than that. And there's also another old Disney release, I think it's Melody Time, which is really expensive in the Netherlands. I think 50 or 60 euro for only the movie. So this double pack, I really like these releases actually. I never saw them before, but you know, I'll probably keep an eye on that on CEX. And then the last one of this pile is one of my favorite Disney movies actually. That is a Goofy movie. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw this post already. I saw this 2 days ago, I think. I love Goofy, man. It's insane. You know, when I was a kid, you had Disney Festival on TV and they showed all these mini Goofy movies and series like Goof Troop and so on. Really, really funny. Downside is the case is broken, as you can see. It's not, you know, I'm missing a piece here, but it's an original Disney one. As you can see, there is Disney DVD, which is good. The thing is, you cannot replace the Disney ones because, yeah, you can, but the thing is, a normal Disney case is missing the Disney logo, so you know, it's kind of hard to find these original Disney cases, but maybe I will do someday. Then some Zavi pickups for really, really cheap. The first one is the Johnny Depp 4 film collection. I paid €8 for this, for Sweeney Todd, The Astronaut's Wife, Dark Shadows, and Don Juan DeMarco, which is really, really cheap. It is a slim case. I will show it. There you go. But 4 Blu-rays for $8, that is complete. That is so cheap. Especially Sweeney Todd is an awesome movie, I think, if you like the style of the movie. So yeah, $8. Then an Arrow pickup, Black Mama, White Mama. Surprisingly enough, it came with a booklet. Thank you very much for that, Arrow, and of course, reversible artwork. I tried to get all the Pam Grier movies, that Arrow released. I think there are 3 or 4. Coffee is another one, if I'm correct. And yeah, this movie is like 80 minutes. This is a fun action movie. Nothing too special, but another Arrow release, which is awesome. Then the last one, which is a steelbook. I saw this movie also 2 days ago. The Losers, which is based on a comic book actually. They are not the standard superheroes with special powers or something like that. Idris Elba is one of the main characters in this movie. And this steelbook was only like €8, I think, on Zavi, which is not too bad. And this actress, you probably know her from the movie Colombiana, which is also a decent movie. This movie was nothing too special, but it was a fun watch. I would say 6 out of 10. So that is that. Then 2 Amazon pickups. The first one is 10 Things I Hate About You. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. Awesome actor, of course. Old movie. Watched it when I was a kid. Looking forward to rewatch it because it's such a long time ago. And then a really cheap one. Band of the Hand from the directors of Miami Vice. This is a movie I really, really like. I of course, I'm a fan of Miami Vice, but these type of movies are really my genre, So, Band of the Hand. I'm looking forward to watch this. It's almost 2 hours. Not that bad. And I think I paid only $4 or something for it. Really, really cheap. And it's actually an import one as well, as you can see. It's a small case, so it's not a UK release. Then the last pickups, guys. I cannot believe I found this for so cheap. So I was watching the Dutch Craigslist, Marktplaats.nl, and I was looking for some Hanna-Barbera stuff. Because Hanna-Barbera is freaking expensive. So I was watching Marktplaats.nl and I found this ad with some Flintstone stuff in it. I contacted the seller and I said, how much do you want for this? Normally, this goes for like, let's say, second-handed, 20 to 30 euros each. And I got 6 of them, so that's 180 euros at least. The reason why it's so expensive, because it's kind of rare to find, especially in good condition, and it's Hanna-Barbera. Let's see. Let's see if I do it correctly. I got it here, 1 second. And that is, of course, the complete seasons of the Flintstones. Flintstones 1, 2, 3, and then we go on. 4, 5, and 6. Every DVD is in pristine condition, and I paid, without shipping, €4 each. I'm not kidding. So that is 24 euros for all the seasons. That is a steal. That is really a steal. Plus, these are the Dutch releases. The Dutch releases are mostly expensiver than the American ones. The reason for that is because we have extra subtitles on it. The more subtitles on the DVD, mostly the DVD is expensiver. Not always, but mostly. So yeah, this is the Dutch release. This is the complete Flintstones collection. I'm so happy I found this because I was thinking about buying that complete box set from the United States, which cost me 60 or 70 euros. Gladly I didn't, because this one is exactly the same. Actually more DVDs as well. So yeah, the only thing I'm missing from the Flintstones is now the Christmas movie, I think. But I will pick that up, which is, yeah, pretty awesome. So guys, that was my pickups for this week. Let me know what you think about it. Sorry for the rush here and there, but I don't want to make the video too long. If you saw anything from this pal, let me know in the comment section down below. Follow me on Instagram if you want, Bluray Collector NL. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!